else. Lawyers, they find those responsible and hold them to account for you. They get the compensation you deserve, then give it to you. All of it. If you've been injured and it wasn't your fault, call Injury Lawyers for You on 0845 345 4444 for free, honest advice. Injury Lawyers for You. 100% lawyers, 100% compensation. It's as simple as that.
Vitamins can be helpful sometimes.
I find vitamins so confusing.
But not everyone likes taking them.
If I don't like them, I won't eat them.
Luckily, with Bassett Soft and Chewy, taking vitamins every day is easy. Bassett Soft and Chewy. Taking vitamins doesn't have to be hard.
At Furniture Village, when we have a sale, we do it with style. We do it for your living room with huge savings. We do it for your dining room with interest-free credit. And we do it for your bedroom too. We do it all for you at Furniture Village.
Come up and see me, make me smile.
Sale ends Sunday.
Put the world on hold for once in a lifetime. The new paperback from the #1 best-selling author, Kathy Kelly.
They're wild young hearts with a lot of rhythm. They're songs you'll certainly never forget. The brilliant Noisettes, performing Monday on GMTV.
It is competition time now. This week's prize, a luxury holiday for 6 people in Crete.
And you could take friends because there are 2 suites, as Tim Vincent will tell you.
Good morning from Crete, and just take a look at this view. In this week's competition, we're giving you the chance to experience all this. You'll be staying here at the luxurious Sensatori Resort. The holiday is for 6 people for 7 nights. You will have 2 family suites, each with a terrace that has direct access to a gorgeous swimming pool like this. All your main meals are included, courtesy of Thomson. There are also a few extras. For example, the chance to take a day trip to beautiful Ulunda. You can take in the gorgeous views and sample the local spirits. Oh, we're also throwing in £2,000 spending money. Here's the question. Complete the phrase, head over. A, heels. B, knees. C, feet. To enter, call 090 49 59 6000. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and for mobiles, considerably more. Or you can enter by text. Just text your answer A, B or C to 64499. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message, or enter online at gm.tv. All entrants must be 18 or over, and lines close at midday this Friday. Entries made after closing time won't be counted, but may still be charged. Holiday dates may be restricted. You'll find competition terms and conditions plus winners at gm.tv/terms. This is the local tipple. It's called Raki, and apparently it's supposed to put hairs on your chest. Good luck.
Hey, good luck. The winner can be found on our website. That is gm.tv.
Indeed. Now, as a nation, we are obsessed with our mobile phones, if you didn't know that already. Every year, we send a staggering 59 billion text messages. Amazing, isn't it?
That is a lot.
Most of those probably by your 2 daughters.
They're trying to sell me something half the time they text me.
And on average, there are 121 phones to every 100 persons. So some people have more than one phone by the sound of things. Well, according to one pub landlord, it's gone far too far. He's taken the radical step of banning them altogether from his watering hole. Was that the right decision or not, though? In a moment, we're going to be talking to etiquette expert Jean Brooke-Smith. First, though, Loveday Kitto takes a look at what annoys us most about mobiles.
They're the modern essential we just can't live without, with more than 50 million mobile phone owners in the UK. But I'm so sorry. But apparently some people seem to find them a bit annoying. Have a look at this. Really?
I guess if I can't hear myself speaking in my conversation on the mobile, then I get annoyed.
It's only hearing one half of the conversation. You always wonder who's on the other end.
No, I'm in the restaurant. Other bugbears include people talking loudly on their mobile phones while others are trying to eat their dinner. Where are you? And then there's listening to half of someone's conversation when they're on the bus. No! Just 1 second. And of course, there's nothing worse than this. Someone's still talking while they're trying to pay and a big queue forms behind them.
That is the one that's got everyone's goat this morning, Jean. We've had an email, a phone call I was about to say, an email from Karen in Hampshire that says, I hate it when people are being served in a shop and they're on their phone, so they're not listening to what the person's trying to serve them saying.
Yeah, and it's so rude. It's so rude. I watched a lady go into a dry cleaners the other day. Phone was there. She just pushed the clothes down on the counter, and this poor lady was trying to say, when do you want your clothes? She never got off the phone at all.
And then we sort of eye contact, don't we? Our attention's diverted, but we all do it though. I do it quite a lot. The phone goes.
Do we all do it?
Well, I do. I certainly do. Because you think, oh, better answer. It must be urgent, you know. And you've got 5 hands going everywhere. So why do we do it? I think.
Well, I think that mobile phones. Don't get me wrong. I think that they're very useful for an emergency. I just think that they've taken over our world. I mean, I see in restaurants a couple. The man is on the phone, and the poor girl is sitting there wondering what to do, nobody to speak to. He's having a long chat, possibly with a girlfriend, I don't know.
Oh, gee. OK, well, the shoe could be on the other foot on this one. It can work the other way.
But surely it's up to her to say, oi, get off the phone,
exactly.
I'm here.
I think that you look at people in restaurants and everybody's on the phone. I think that's very bad. I also hate these hands-free because I think that people look like mental zombies walking along the road.
Walking down the street, talking to themselves loudly.
They talk to themselves, Andrew, and then they're going... They're using their hands, well, of course, we must do it this day, etc. I think mobile phones are fantastic, but used in the right way, and I think that this landlord is brilliant.
Do you?
Well, the thing
Isn't he in danger of irritating his customers who, you know, they've come to have a drink and something to eat. They don't want to be told if they can use their phone.
He'll have taken the temperature.
Yes, but then they'll go somewhere else, perhaps. But apparently it's worked very well. It's rather like smoking. You know, people will still go outside. But I think that if you're with friends and you want to go and have a drink in a pub, why spend the whole evening talking to a friend on a phone? You know, you're there to be with people.
What's going to happen when we can start using our phones on airplanes, do you think, or on the tube in London?
Yeah. Well, I was pinned against a window on a bus the other day for half an hour, and the lady on the outside, she was shouting on the phone. I know exactly what she did the night before, and I couldn't get out.
It's really embarrassing, isn't it? I mean, you don't want to be rude, but it's like, honestly, please, because you stop. I mean, you're involved in their conversation, in their life, and you don't want to be.
I think it's the volume that people, if they could just calm it down, it would be better.
Is it etiquette to tell them to get off the phone, or should we just, you know, keep our opinions to ourselves?
I have to tell you, I nearly did the other day, and then I thought, I better not.
Yes, you are the lady with very good
Discretion.
manners.
Discretion.
Always.
Absolutely.
Always.
Gee, nice to see you.
Thank you so much.
Lorraine's got a very, very good programme coming up.
As ever, let's get a weather update first. So here's Claire.
GMTV weather, sponsored by Nestlé Cereals. Proudly waving the banner for whole grain.
Hello there. Now it's a wet and windy day for many of us today, particularly across Scotland and northern England, where we're seeing some heavy bursts of rain this morning. Is likely to persist through the day, although I think the heaviest bursts will shift from the west to the east. For the far north of Scotland, the northwest of Scotland, you should see some sunny spells, particularly this morning, and I think 1 or 2 showers as well. A scattering of showers for Northern Ireland down towards Wales, where you've seen some heavy rain earlier on, but now that's sort of cleared off the scene. It's really from the Midlands northwards this morning. To the south of that, we're seeing some sunny spells. Gale force winds, though, particularly across Channel Coast, and these gales will transfer their way and northwards through the day across to eastern England. So a windy day to come wherever you are, and that rain persists, particularly across northern counties of England as well as eastern Scotland. That's the picture weather-wise. Scattering of showers elsewhere, some sunshine in between, which is not too bad. It will stay dry in the southeast. Look at those winds, very strong today. Still rather breezy tomorrow, and tomorrow we're seeing sunshine and showers. The rain clears off the scene. Drier in the south for the weekend. More rain to come across Scotland and Northern Ireland. Just some rain. Check out what the weather will be like this weekend on our website, gm.tv.
Hello there, good morning. So you caught me tidying up. Join me after the break when we are live for the first day of term at this school with the mums saying bye-bye to their children for the very first time. That's happening in lots of places around the country this morning, although a lot of you are back already. I'm going to see you in a couple of minutes.
Rubicon selects the finest, tastiest mangoes to create delicious juice drinks that bring you a taste of the exotic wherever you are. Rubicon, making Britain more exotic.
In this week's OK, world exclusive, Jordan finally reveals her most shocking and darkest secret. Plus, this week there are 2 great ways to get OK. Pick up our OK Celebrity Bumper Pack and get all these magazines for just £2.95, saving £1.35. Or you can get Just OK for only £1.95. The choice is yours. OK, the hottest celebrity news out now.
When you're ready to stop smoking, start with a call to the NHS and you'll find it easier to quit and stay smoke-free. We'll send you a free DVD and information pack. It helps you find the best way to quit and shows how we can support you along the way. Call 0800 121 6226 now or go online for your free DVD and information pack.
Meet the Bradshaws. They visited uswitch.com to compare prices. This saved them an amazing £425 on their gas and electricity bills. The Bradshaws told their neighbours, the Hipwells, about the saving. The Hipwells told their neighbours, the Hiranis. And the Hiranis told Mr. Bentley at number 6. Now the whole cul-de-sac is happy thanks to uswitch.com. Except for Mr. Bentley, who never listens and hasn't smiled since 1972. You switch, you save, you smile. Go online and call today to see how much you can save.
There are easier ways to deal with dandruff. New Dandrozol shampoo contains ketoconazole. Dandrozol treats the cause of dandruff.
Meet Sophie. Like half the women we asked, she had trouble finding clothes on the high street that fit. Jane was like 48% of women who struggle finding high-leg boots to fit their calves. And Claire, leg length was her problem, like half the women we spoke to. By asking hundreds of women about their sizing problems, we created Marisota to give you more choice. Visit marisota.co.uk for the new collection or call 0800 783 7607.
The Dolphin half-price summer sale is now on, and every new bathroom comes complete with a free home design visit and a project manager who'll oversee everything from start to finish. Now look a little closer and you'll see that this fully fitted bathroom is also available as part of our easy bathing range. Same stunning looks, same project management, but designed to your specific needs to deliver practical, safe, easy bathing solutions. For more information on how Dolphin Easy Bathing can help, call 0800 626 717.
This perfect vision is a real blessing.
I do just bang on about it to anybody.
Have our best laser eye treatment, then pay nothing till 2010, then take 2 years interest-free credit.
There was no consultation charge. It is hugely reassuring to have that lifetime care.
Have our best treatment in the next month and pay nothing till 2010, then take 2 years interest-free credit.
I would have been happy to go back the next day. Life's just so much easier. Why didn't anybody tell me this before?
Your free treatment guide, call 0845 688 9580 now.
Acclaimed by critics, admired by actors, adored by millions. The star of some of Hollywood's greatest movies has taken to the kitchen to cook up another cinematic treat. Meryl Streep talks food and film, Monday on GMTV.
GMTV with Lorraine, sponsored by Matalan. Don't just wear it, live it.
Hello there, good morning to you on today's show. 15 months since the death of her brother Ben, actress Brooke Kinsella is here with her campaign against knife crime. That's in 5 minutes' time. Very brave girl. Also on the programme, music from David Gray. He's here. He's going to be performing his new single live in the studio just after 9 o'clock. And what did you get up to this summer at 10 to 9? We're meeting the teenagers from Wales who've been to the camp in the United States where children as young as 7 they learn to be models. Very interesting. As well as all of that, what to do if the holidays have left a bit of a dent in your pocket. In just a minute, our money man Martin Lewis has the deals you cannot afford to miss. Before all that though, an important day for a lot of families this morning, especially in the south, on what's the first day of term for lots of them. And of course for some children, their first ever day at school. Oh, I remember it well. Mark Hayes is at Hollyport Primary School in Maidenhead. Mark, how are they doing?
They're doing okay. There's a lot of energy here. It's quite good. It's all good fun. Do you know what? It is a nerve-wracking day. It's the first day of school. I thought I'd dapper up, get my old school blazer on, you know, crisp white shirt, the whole kit caboodle. But there's 45 new starters here at Hollyport Primary, and there's nerves there, but I think they're doing okay. I've got some new mums. Let's have a quick chat first of all. Donna, it's your first time mum, aren't you?
Yes, yeah.
All right then. So who are you dropping off at school today?
Dropping off Jennifer today, going into year 1 today.
Oh, bless you. And how are you feeling?
Well, a little bit apprehensive, but very excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Been lots of photo taken this morning? Or that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, all that kind of... Well, Jennifer, best of luck. It's all good. It's all good. How are you feeling, my darling?
Nervous.
Nervous?
Nervous.
You're looking nervous. Who are you dropping off? Who's this?
My little girl, Elise.
Oh, Elise, you are looking, I think,
very
officially
shy.
as cute as a button. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Do you know what? They are looking absolutely gorgeous. So cute. I forgot how small everything is. I don't know, Lorraine, if you can remember your first day at primary, but maybe this picture will jog your memory. Do you remember this one? Do you?
No, oh, no, that wasn't my
like
first
that?
day at school. That was my first day at secondary
Was it
school. First day at secondary school.
Oh, was it?
Oh,
okay,
gosh.
all right,
Thanks for that.
fair enough. All right, then.
I'll tell you what, though, I can go one better.
It's
This
my
is
pleasure.
you as a little baby boy.
you?
Oh, look. Gorgeous.
Moira Hayes is in serious trouble. That's right. Do you know what the bizarre thing is? I can actually remember my first day at school, and I can remember my mum in floods of tears, and I just ran off to play with crayons. And you know what? Things haven't changed a lot, really, have they? It's quite tragic. Hopefully, these mums are going to cope much better than Moira Hayes. Why don't you join me a bit later on and find out how they got on when they dropped the kids off?
We will, Mark. We'll join you very, 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 very soon. Great to talk to you. Tell you what, our money man, Mark Hayes, money man. I've gone mad. Do you know he is actually, because he does actually get, you know, outfits for an awful lot cheaper. He really does, Mark.
I might take him on that one day. Maybe we should.
That would be really good.
A bit of a buy-off.
You and Mark in the high street to see who can actually, you know, get the best
Am I allowed
bargain.
to bring my wife with for taste reasons?
No, it has to just be you. Tell you what, we've got a picture of you as a little schoolboy. Let's have a look at you in your first day at school. Oh, look, you're so cute. And very fashionable, can I say?
And my big sister Debbie, who wasn't so big then, looking very cute in the background as well.
You're posing like a wee Haddy there.
The choice of photos, I had another one where I'm sitting there going like this, and I thought I'd bring that in and then people have recognised me a bit more if I was getting all angry.
Fantastic, absolutely brilliant. Right, now, tell us, deals we can't afford to miss.
Well, first one this week. Back in September 2002, they launched the Child Trust Fund, which is a £250 payment every child gets from the government when they're born, a tax-free payment they can save away, or it can be £500 for families who have family income under £16,000. Well, they always promised that when kids were 7, they would give another dosh of money.
Oh.
That was September 2002. Okay. We're 7 years later, and this week, for the first time, people having their 7th birthday will get another £250 in the Child Trust Fund.
Great.
So, bang, the money is starting to come through.
Excellent. What should parents do with that money then, do you think?
Well, you have to put it in either a savings or an investment account. And the key is lots of people have money sitting in there, but they think once it's put in there, because they can't take it out until the child's 18, that it's a done deal. Absolutely wrong. You have a right to move it if it's not paying very well.
Okay.
And a lot of these child trust funds accounts were once great payers, but are now pants payers. You have to go check the interest rate that your account is earning. If it's an investment account, I never really talk about that. That's all about risk or growth. It might be doing well, it might be doing badly. Check the interest rate it's paying, and if your account is not paying enough, ditch and switch. Best payers right now, Yorkshire Building Society is paying 3%.
Okay.
But that includes a 0.7% bonus. The top clean account is the Skipton Building Society at 2.65%. And I've put full details, as always, on the GMTV website, where there's a lot more detail explaining how to move and how to do it. But effectively, if you've got your kids' money in one of these accounts, check what it's paying, see if you can boost it up.
Perfect. Let's zap through some other deals. Bargain hotel rooms.
Right. Travel Lodge, I've talked about this before. Normally rooms £29 to £59. They have these sales once in a while. Now, the key is there's always sale prices, but they launch the rooms in tranches, in batches, and you have to grab it as soon as it launches to get the deals. And they launched one at 6 o'clock this morning. Right. £50,000 £12 rooms, £100,000 £19 rooms for January until April. So if you are looking to book for January to April, anywhere in the UK, there's 373 travel lodges from memory. If you're looking to book, go now, today, book. You might be able to bag one of those £12 rooms. Again, full details of exactly all the details of that sale.
Now, I was calling, obviously, you a fashion expert and Mark a money expert, but you do have some high street discounts for us.
Yeah, it's interesting. Glamour magazine, which costs £2, has a series of vouchers in for next week, but each voucher has to be used on a specific day. 25% off Warehouse is on the Monday, Uniqlo is on the Tuesday, Mango on the Wednesday, Essentials and Ollie.co.uk last all week. That's Essentials hairdressing, 30% off. So these are all big vouchers.
That's brilliant.
So 25% off. Now, this is the way to think about it. If you're going to buy something that costs more than £8, because the magazine costs £2, then 25% off is £2, so as long as you're spending more than £8, it's worth buying the magazine because it'll be cheaper than not buying the magazine.
Fantastic.
So all those vouchers are in there, but you've got to get the day right.
Okay.
Got to get the day right or they're not valid.
Fleur, thank you. I'm sorry we've not got time for some more, but you'll bung them all on the website, as you always do.
Go and have a look. There's a way to get paid to go to the gym. I shall
Love
leave it there. Zip.
Love it. OK, thank you very much indeed. Right, it's competition time now. This week's prize is a luxury holiday to Crete. We're giving you the opportunity to win a fantastic vacation for up to 6 people. You'll have 2 suites, so you can treat the family or go with friends. Here's Tim Vincent.
Good morning from Crete. This week we're giving you the chance to win a fantastic holiday for 6 people. You'll be staying at the Sensatori Resort and you'll have 2 family suites. Each of them has a terrace with direct access to the gorgeous swimming pool. Your main meals are also included. Plus there are some extras including a choice of day trips and a massage for you all in the luxury hotel spa. All courtesy of Thompson. And we're throwing in £2,000 spending money. Here's the question. Complete the phrase, head over. A, heels. B, knees. C, feet. To enter, call 090 49 59 6000. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles considerably more. Or you can enter by text. Just text your answer A, B or C to 64499. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message, or enter online at gm.tv. All entrants must be 18 or over, and lines close at midday this Friday. Entries made after closing time won't be counted, but may still be charged. Holiday dates may be restricted. You'll find competition terms and conditions plus winners at gm.tv/terms.
Now, the death of Ben Kinsella in June 2008 brought the issue of knife crime to the forefront of the whole country's attention. It's 15 months on, and those responsible for Ben's death are in prison. And his sister Brooke is talking now about the impact that his death has had, and she's here now. Does it get any easier 18 months on?
I'd love to say that it does, you know, and people do use that cliche, you know, time will heal, it will get easier. It really doesn't. It really doesn't get easier. You do learn to live with it, but the second you remember and it hits you again, it's like it was yesterday. It's an awful, awful feeling. And
you were and are a very, very close family, but this absolutely tore your family apart. It fell to bits.
It was, and you know, I was lucky that I come from a family that couldn't get much closer, but I don't think it matters even if you come from a family that isn't. This shouldn't happen to any family. It shouldn't be allowed to happen to any family. It's just devastating.
You started writing letters to him after his death, didn't you?
I did. I couldn't talk to anybody. I didn't want to burden my own family. I wasn't one to go to counselling. Maybe I should have. And when I started to talk to Ben in my head, I would just completely break down. I'd be in the car or on the street, tried to talk to him, couldn't do it. So I just thought, right, put it down in words. A lot of people say the pen is a really good kind of tool. Write it down, and I did, and it went from there, and it was so therapeutic. And I started writing this book, and I just sat there and I thought, you know, in the bookshops there's so many, you can go in and you can get a book on abuse or natural illnesses and many of society's problems, but I thought there's not a book that explains what this does to families, the devastation this causes, and knife crime is a massive problem in our society today. And I just thought, okay, maybe I can put something out there that will make people realise in every tiny detail what this can do.
Also, what I think the book's going, it's called Why Ben, and indeed that's the whole campaign. I remember the banners, the great big massive banners saying Why Ben, and that is a question that you ask. I also feel though with your book that I know your wee brother now.
Oh, that's brilliant.
You know, I really do, and it's an extraordinary book, very, very moving. You will cry reading this book. I mean, it's extraordinary. But I do feel that I know him, and he wasn't a saint and he wasn't an angel. He was just a really lovely guy.
He was.
And he was your baby brother?
He was, and as I say in the book, you know, he was a normal, annoying 16-year-old, but one of the things I wanted to do is to let people know, you hear a lot about the defendants, about the court process, the trial, and there were so many people up and down the country supporting Ben and my family, and I wanted to let them know, this is the boy that you've been championing for a year, this is him, and so I'm really glad that that's come across.
It really did touch people in a way that I think surprised you and indeed the whole family. You know, you thought that the march, for example, was maybe just going to be a few people. Hundreds of people turned up. you know, the sort of reaction that you've had.
It was amazing, and sometimes I do sit there and feel so guilty because, you know, out of all the kids that we've lost, that nobody is more precious than any other, and I make a massive point of when I'm speaking or doing any campaign, and it's not for my brother, it's for all of these children. So sometimes I do sit and think, well, you know, it's not very fair, but for some reason the country just took Ben to their hearts, and I think it just was a case that after Jimmy Miz and Robert Knox, all of these children, people had had enough. They didn't want to lose any more kids.
And it was the way it happened. It was the fact that, you know, he was just out on a night. He had nothing to do with these people. You know, they do say wrong place at the wrong time, but you know, he was just out for a night out. This could happen to, if it could happen to your wee brother, it could happen to anybody. I think that's what really made people sit up and think about it.
It was. It struck me that at that point that this is like a lottery. You know, people say it's gang culture. It's, you know, sometimes it's racism. It's not. Sometimes it's for no reason whatsoever, and that is what shocked us the most. He just went out and never came home again, and it just was devastating.
And for you, very, very tough. You kind of, for a while, I think you went into sort of self-destruct mode, didn't you, really?
Yeah, I mean, and that's part of the book. I didn't want to portray Ben or my family as complete saints and we're heroes campaigning. I wanted to tell the absolute truth. So in the book, it describes what happens when families go through this. You do argue with your loved ones. There is some blame. You know, I did turn to drink, and I did kind of do really silly things that I sit back and think, that's ridiculous, you know, you shouldn't have been doing that. But that is the way that people deal with grief, and I just wanted to explain, you know, these are the things that we have to go through when you lose somebody like this.
Yeah, because it's so shattering, and you don't get a chance to say bye-bye.
No, you don't, and
that's the worst.
You
know, you never get a chance to say all those things that you want to say. You've been asked by the Prime Minister to be an ambassador, and obviously you're very, very involved in the campaign. Do you see light at the end of the tunnel? Are you optimistic that this is actually, you know, that you can make a difference, that people like you can make a difference?
To be completely honest, I'm not going to stop. I know I speak for my family when we say that we won't stop until there's a difference. At the moment, my mum and dad had a meeting with Jack Straw, who he promised that he would review the difference between knife crime tariffs and gun crime tariffs, because there's 15 years in between them. So we're waiting on a decision, and if that gets changed, to me that would be a massive change for our country in the sentencing. So if that happens,
start treating it
seriously, you know, they're two deadly weapons. They're the same. There shouldn't be 15 years difference between them. So I'm hoping if we achieve that, that's a massive achievement, and I can rest easy knowing I've done something significant then.
I think you've done an awful lot significant so far, and will continue to do so. The book is extraordinary. It's called Why Ben. It's out today, isn't it?
It is, yes.
Good luck with that.
Thank you
It
very
really
much.
is an amazing read. It really is. It's really made me think long and hard. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Lorraine.
Thank you very much indeed. And you can find out lots more about Brooke's Knife Crime campaign on our website. That's GM.TV. Do check that out, and please do check out the book as well. After the break, the camp in America where children as young as 7 are learning to be models. Is this all too much too young? And leaving your child on their very first day at school. We're back with more mums having to say goodbye. Lots of tears. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
At Asda, we've loads of frozen foods for just £1 each, including all your favourite brands. From chicken or chips, to fish or vegetables, or a range of delicious desserts, they're all just £1 each. Why not stock up your freezer? Asda, saving you money every day.
These are the antioxidants in orange juice, but Welch's purple grape juice has twice the natural antioxidant level of orange juice.
At the Happy Egg Company, we don't like to keep our hens cooped up. They just love being out and about.
Who's next then?
It's so easy to make dinner more exciting. Uncle Ben's Express Egg Fried Rice does it in just 2 minutes. Uncle Ben's, perfect every time.
Head lice, who needs them? There's a 10-minute treatment that makes lice dehydrate and die. Without pesticides. Full marks for Full Marks Solution.
The Harvey's up to half-price sale with an extra 20% off sale prices has been extended. $5.99, the pair, a design classic. This mirrored robe, only $2.99. Beautiful. $3.49 with 2 free chairs, like a work of art. All with up to 4 years free credit with no deposit. An extra 20% off sale prices at Harvey's. Must end Monday 8 p.m.
If you change one thing to organic, make sure it's your milk. Think about it. Milk's in your tea, your cereal, your mash, even your cakes. And as organic milk costs less than £1 a week to switch to, it's a great way to make your day more organic. Organic milk. Go organic every day.
Want gorgeous lingerie that fits real women with real curves? At Simply Yours, you'll find exactly what you want, in the styles you want with the fit you need. Sizes 30 to 50, cups A to double J. Shapewear from TV's top style guru. Plus the big names in lingerie. Get inner confidence from Simply Yours. Call free on 0800 560 561 for a catalogue now, or simply click on simplyyours.co.uk.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. Her kiss is sweeter than a cherry pie. And when she does a shaky rock and dance.
Treat yourself to a Dell Inspiron 15 laptop, powered by an Intel Core 2 Duo processor with 4 gig of memory and a 250 gig hard drive. Ideal for storing your photos and videos, and only £399. Call or go to dell.co.uk. Dell, yours is here.
Put the world on hold for once in a lifetime. The new paperback from the #1 best-selling author, Kathy Kelly.
Since the breakdown of her marriage, Katie Price has dominated the headlines. Later in a This Morning exclusive, she reveals all about her new life.
I'm going to prove that I'm an independent woman, not a single woman.
Find out what Katie did next.
Hello!
A Katie Price exclusive, later.
Hello, welcome back. Music from David Gray still to come this morning. First though, with children everywhere this morning swapping tales of their summer holidays, they're still doing that. Two girls from Wales will have a very different story to tell their classmates. Shanna and Tara Engelhardt joined hundreds of American teenagers to spend their summer in Washington. Very lucky, but here you are. It was a camp where girls as young as 7 go to learn how to be models. Sue Jameson was there.
Sugar and spice and all things nice. These little and not so little girls want to show what they're made of. They're at a summer camp run by former British model Heather Cole.
And don't wear 5-inch stilettos. A lot of teen girls, as we know, are interested in modelling. So it's more about just coming and having some girly time and helping channel that interest that most girls have in dressing up into a healthy manner.
How many girls actually want to be models? This week the girls are between 10 and 16, and though they don't often wear high heels and though many have a magnetic smile, the advice they're given is real. When the girls first arrive here, they're given this modelling workshop book. I have one here, it's pink of course, but it includes things like how to find an agency from the one that I actually do need, which is how to walk in high heels. So there are lessons in understated makeup.
I'm gonna brighten your eye just a little bit, okay?
There's a photo shoot.
Dana, can you do me a favor and just go like that? Okay, got it. Perfect.
It's still really fun. You get to wear all these different outfits and the runway is awesome.
It's a great one.
I didn't want to be a model first, but when I came here, it showed me that it looks like fun and I really want to be a part of it.
And it's all leading up to the grand finale, a runway show in front of their parents.
Okay, make it fabulous, ladies.
But though the girls are obviously having fun, is this really too young to be putting on makeup and posing?
Everybody wears makeup, but we're not like that. We're not all sexy and stuff. We're too young to wear it, I think. You have all your life to wear it.
We always say your smile is your best accessory, and it truly is. I think if you take any teen girl and put her in the limelight and make her feel special, she's gonna build her confidence. It's just a huge self-esteem booster.
She started the camp to give young girls more confidence, having been badly bullied herself at school, and that part's clearly working.
It just makes me like more confident of being my size. I guess like I'm not as shy as I was before. You know, I feel that this would have really helped me if I ever went on America's Next Top Model.
And the parents also seem happy with the concept of model camp.
I thought it's going to be so vulgar, and it's so charming and low-key and pleasant.
She's loved it. I mean, everything about it. And she's wearing a dress today, and she hasn't worn a dress in, you know, years.
But whatever the prospective models have learned at camp, the child in all of them is not far below the surface.
I wasn't sure about that, but then when I saw it and it's all about self-esteem and confidence and beating the bullies and things like that, I'm not so sure now. I think it's not such a bad idea, perhaps. I wonder what you think. Now, we're talking about how to cope on that very important day in every mother's life, when you have to leave your child at school for the very first time. Well, let's go back to Mark Hayes, who's been with mums doing just that at a primary school in Maidenhead all morning. Mark, how's it going? Tears, or is everybody okay?
I think it's going okay. I'm here with Tara. How are you feeling? Are you all right?
A bit sad, a bit upset.
It was really quite emotional. I saw Reese was crying.
He was.
Were you crying there, or did you hold it?
I did hold it back. I could feel it come in. But...
I know. Bless you. You did all right. Now I'm seeing you're going to be going through this for the next 2 years as well.
Yep.
Glutton for punishment. That's all I've got to say there. Next we've got Nikki here. Now this is your last kid at school, isn't it? You've got 3 in already.
I have. Yes.
So your time's your own now.
I know. It's fantastic.
Are you excited?
Very excited.
So you are okay, all right then. So
yes, it's been a long time
So
coming.
the emotion is all right.
I'm absolutely great.
She's
today.
fine,
I'm
all right then. That's good. I think similar feelings being felt all across the country really today. So back to you, Lorraine.
Thank you. And they're all, of course, inside getting their first registration class. So sweet. Well, it's an issue that, of course, many mothers have been talking about. With me now, Siobhan Freegard from parenting website NetMums. And NetMums, I guess, you know, once they've dropped the kids off at school, they'll all be sort of sharing experiences and saying, oh, because it is really traumatic. You've had these wee tiny people until they're 5, and then you've got to kind of hand them over to somebody else.
Such an emotional day, and everybody talks about the child and what's going on for the child, and everybody actually forgets what's going on for the mum.
Yes.
So we do talk a lot about it at NetMums, a lot of support for mums, because it's a really important time. It's not just that your child is going to school for the first time, but this is a real kind of catalyst for change for the mum.
Yeah.
It's a moment, your life might not change dramatically, perhaps you have, you know, other small children, but it's a time to sort of say, actually, who am I, as well as being a mum? You know, what am I going to do with the rest of my life? Am I always going to be a mum? And you may not actually have any more time because you've still got little children, but it's an important time to think, what about me? And just try and find a little bit of thinking time, try and find, you know, think about what you might like to do, not necessarily today, but this year, this month, and just make those little resolutions to yourself that I am going to do something just for me.
And it's also a really good chance to make some new pals, because you're going to be at the school gates, you're going to see all the other mums.
Oh, it's so important. We actually did a bit of a survey about it, and the one thing that came across that was mums were most worried about was, would they make friends? So we worry about our little ones, will they make friends? But actually the mums deep down inside are thinking, will I make friends?
Yeah, no,
so put a smile on your face, you know, and talk to the other mums, because the chances are they're feeling just the same as you.
And try not to get upset, because if you get upset, the wee one does as well, don't they?
Not in front of the children, but it's okay to actually feel upset, because it is a big time. So it's normal to feel like that.
Yeah, let them get in, wave them off with a cheery
and then
wave,
go and
go and sob.
We always say it's worse for the mums than for the kids.
I think it is, and you know they're fine. As soon as they get into school and start playing with plasticine and all that, they're absolutely happy. Thank you, Siobhan. Thank you very much indeed. Right, it's time for the news and the weather right now. Still to come before 9:25. David Gray is live in the studio. He's going to be performing his latest single. That's in just a moment. And a treat for those mums we've been talking about. In about 15 minutes, Mark Hayes has a few surprises for them for the first day of term.
Good morning. The remains of 3 newborn babies believed to have been hidden since the mid-1980s have been discovered by police at a house in St Helens in Merseyside after a tip-off. 2 women and a man were questioned by police before being released. Detectives say it's likely to be a complex investigation because it's at a very early stage. Ministers say they've rejected a report which calls for the NHS to cut 1/10 of its workforce over the next 5 years to meet £20 billion worth of efficiency savings. Another soldier has been killed by an explosion in Helmand province in southern Afghanistan. The serviceman from the Royal Electrical and Mechanical Engineers died after his vehicle came under attack. Hundreds of jobs are expected to be created at BMW's car plant at Cowley near Oxford after the manufacturer announced 2 new models of the Mini will be built there. And Michael Jackson will be buried today in a private ceremony in Los Angeles more than 2 months after his death. Let's get today's weather. Here's Claire.
Thanks very much, Benny. Hello there. Now it's a blustery day wherever you are. Some of us seeing some sunshine this morning, other of us seeing some torrential downpours, anywhere from the Midlands northwards up towards central areas of Scotland as well as eastern Scotland. Now to the far north and west of Scotland, we're seeing sunshine and showers as well as Northern Ireland. And in fact, central and southern areas of Wales getting away with a fine morning, just 1 or 2 showers here, as well as the West Country. Central southern England having, I'd say, a dry start today, but showers are likely to develop. Now these gales down towards the southeast will transfer their way northwards through the morning into the afternoon. So during the afternoon, this is the area of most concern. We've got gales along the east coast of England, and we've got the heavy rain continuing across the east coast of Scotland. That does extend down towards border regions as well as northern counties of England. Now to the northwest, scattering of showers continuing across much of Wales, but towards the southeast we can see some sunshine and actually probably a drier end to the day. It's a blustery day wherever you are though, and still rather windy tomorrow morning with gales, more showers and more rain in the north. Here's your summary. Check out what the weather will be like this weekend on our website, gm.tv.
Thank you, Claire. David Gray is here in just a moment, but it's competition time. And this week's prize is a luxury holiday for up to 6 people in Crete. You'll have 2 suites, so maybe you could treat all the family or you could go with friends. Here's Tim Vincent again with the details.
Good morning from Crete, and just take a look at this view. In this week's competition, we're giving you the chance to experience all this. You'll be staying here at the luxurious Sensatori Resort. The holiday is for 6 people for 7 nights. You will have 2 family suites, each with a terrace that has direct access to a gorgeous swimming pool like this. All your main meals are included, courtesy of Thomson. There are also a few extras. For example, the chance to take a day trip to beautiful Ulunda. You can take in the gorgeous views and sample the local spirits. Oh, we're also throwing in £2,000 spending money. Here's the question. Complete the phrase, head over. A, heels. B, knees. C, feet. To enter, call 090 49 59 6000. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and for mobiles considerably more. Or you can enter by text. Just text your answer A, B or C to 64499. Text costs £1 plus 1 standard network rate message, or enter online at gm.tv. All entrants must be 18 or over, and lines close at midday this Friday. Entries made after closing time won't be counted, but may still be charged. Holiday dates may be restricted. You'll find competition terms and conditions plus winners at gm.tv/terms. This is the local tipple. It's called Raki, and apparently it's supposed to put hairs on your chest. Good luck.
It's the spot. Good luck to you. And of course, winners on the website. Now, can you believe this was 9 years ago? I can't believe that's 9 years ago. That, of course, was Babylon from David Gray's huge #1 selling album, White Ladder. He's back. He's got a new album, a new single. We're going to be talking to him after the break. But here, performing Fugitive, it's David Gray.
Yeah. Tonight of the above, crouched in a hole like a mud streak fugitive. And every day a different version of powering away like a wild-eyed through a sea. Where will you realize, my friend, Lord, in the end now you can't take it away. Gotta live, if only for a second. I see it twinkling in your eye. Gotta try. was flesh and blood, camouflage into the wild. Now something's gotta give. Yeah. Just another act of sabotage, seen through the haze of a mind right sedative. When will you realize, my friend, Lord, in the end now you can't take it away. Gotta live, if only for a second. I see it twinkling in your eye. Gotta try. The world that you're forsaking is surely more than just a lie. Gotta try. Yeah. Please. Hey, better realize, my friend, Lord, in the end now you can't take it with. Gotta live, live, if only for a second. I see it twinkling in your eye. Gotta try. The world that you're forsaking is surely more than just a lie. Gotta try. It's only for the taking, and you don't need to justify. Gotta try. Every day is a different version now.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, David. That was David Gray and Fugitive. We're going to be talking to David after the break, and I need his advice about something very unusual. And as well as that, we are back at school for the first day of term. Mark Hayes has a few treats planned for some mothers. I'll see you in a couple of minutes.
In 1903, John Sumner first created Thai food tea in his Birmingham grocer's shop for his sister, Mary Augusta. Then, his simple aim was to make the best tasting tea at the best value for everyone else in the community. It proved so popular that before long everyone was oohing, even those singing donkeys. So, we can only apologise for getting a little carried away over the years. It's time we reminded everyone what we stand for. Good, honest tea. And any savings we make without the ooze will help the Federation of Disability Sport train 500 Sports for All coaches across the UK, giving everyone with a passion for sport a chance. So, every time you make a cup of Thai Fu, you make a difference too. Oh, I give him. Thai Fu, making good tea since 1903.
Women take longer than men to get ready. What's her secret? Olay Total Effects Touch of Foundation and Touch of Concealer. 2 new products, each with its own 7 age-defying effects. With a touch of Max Factor makeup. Foundation for a smooth, even-looking finish. Concealer for an instant reduction in the appearance of dark under-eye circles. Age-defying and makeup. In a flash. New Total Effects from Olay. Love the skin you're in.
Put the world on hold for once in a lifetime. The new paperback from the #1 best-selling author, Kathy Kelly.
The red car and the blue car had a race. All Red wants to do is stuff his face. He eats everything he sees, from trucks to prickly trees. But good old Blue, he took the Milky Way. He's looking for a chocolate treat, blood being light. Good old Blue, he took the Milky Way.
These days, it's time for some good news.
It's Simply Dry, a new nappy from Pampers. The trusted dryness of Pampers your baby needs. Priced for these times at $3.99 for 26 nappies. And new Simply Clean wipes, just $1.39 for 72 wipes. New Simply Dry and Simply Clean from Pampers.
Every week there are hundreds of new offers at Summerfield. Half price on our luxury toilet tissue is just one of them. For fresh offers every week, pop into Summerfield.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh lolly, 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 lollipop. Boom, boom, boom. Call my baby lollipop, tell you why. Her kiss is sweeter than a cherry pie. And when she does a shaky rock and dance.
Treat yourself to a Dell Inspiron 15 laptop, powered by an Intel Core 2 Duo processor with 4 gig of memory and a 250 gig hard drive. Ideal for storing your photos and videos, and only £399. Call or go to dell.co.uk. Dell, yours is here.
Joanna Lumley explores the intriguing relationship between mankind and cats.
The mystery is why these stealthy little predators ever chose to move in with us. And they don't do as we tell them. Maybe that's what some people find so ghastly about me. What so many millions more like me find so enchanting.
Catwoman, Sunday at 7, ITV1.
Hello, welcome back. We saw him performing before the break. David Gray is here, performing live, which is fantastic, but that's what you do.
That's it.
That's it.
That's what I'm all about, singing.
I cannot believe that White Ladder was all those years ago, 9 years ago. That's crazy.
Yeah, it was longer than that even. It was released in
it was,
1998,
yeah.
so yeah, it's over 10 years ago.
Gosh,
so time flies.
It certainly does. It certainly does. Is it still? Are you still enjoying it as much as you were at the start?
Yeah, I think I've taken a little bit of a break since my last record, so yeah, I'm firing on all cylinders now.
Good.
I'm enjoying it again.
Fantastic. And you're going to be doing a performance for us online right after the show, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the new wave. This is the new way. So people log into GM.tv, they can actually see you doing that. And you've got 2 wee girls?
I have, yeah, Florence and Ivy. They might be
age?
watching, so if they are,
Oh.
where are we?
They're right there.
Hello? Florence, Ivy?
Yes.
Behave.
What ages are they?
They're 4 and 7.
4 and 7. And are they musical already? Can you?
I don't know.
Too young.
Yeah, it's too young to tell.
Too early to tell. Now look, I need your advice. This is very, very important, right?
Okay.
Because the first time at the weekend, we've got a plum tree in our garden.
All right.
And I picked all the plums and I thought, hey, I'll make jam. Don't laugh, everybody. My mum and dad are now clutching themselves and
Green
howling
gauges?
with
Are they
laughter.
green gauges?
No, they're just wee Victoria plums.
Right.
And I tried to make jam and I followed the instructions and it was just runny and horrible. Now you're an expert jam maker.
I wouldn't say that.
How do you stop it being runny?
Well,
put you on the spot.
I've never made plum jam, so that could be quite different. I make blackberry jam.
Do you?
The setting point is the difficult part.
Right.
It's knowing when to stop.
Right.
First time I made it, I went too far.
Right.
So it turned into this sort of blackberry tar. Okay. And then the next time I didn't go far enough. But now I've got it just right. So the knack is the setting point. You need a cold saucer in the fridge.
All right.
So that when you take that out, and when you think it's getting to the setting point, you put a little dob on there.
Right.
And leave it for a second, and then run your fingernail across the top. And if it sort of rumples, then it's setting, and then you quickly get it in the jam jars.
I'm writing all this down.
Yeah.
And I'll let you know how I get on.
We'll put it on the website.
I think we should. David Gray's jam. You should sell it. You should sell it. Get your wee face on the front like Paul Newman did his salad dressing.
I'd have to do a lot of picking. It's
No,
hard
but
on
you're
the
good
hands, you know.
I know, but you get everybody involved. Get the kids
I see. You
involved.
get the fans involved.
Get them all doing it and sending you blackberries.
Could be a goer.
We should talk about music though, shouldn't we?
We could do.
New album's out and you've been working with Annie Lennox.
Yeah, she's on the new record. There's a couple of duets on there, one with someone called Jolie Holland, who's great, and then Annie is on the closing track, which is like a massive sort of duet thing.
Fantastic.
So, yeah, she was absolutely brilliant to work with.
She's great. And didn't you work at the studio that she used to do all the Eurythmics stuff in?
Yeah, that's right. I bought Dave Stewart's old studio, which is tastefully clad in Stewart tartan.
Gorgeous.
So she complained that I hadn't removed the carpets. So I apologise for that, and then we got on with it.
Fantastic. Listen, it's great to see you. Thank you so much for your expert advice on the jam.
It's quite
and I'll
right.
be logging in after the show to see your performance.
Okay.
On GM.TV. You have to do that. Thank you very much
Thank you, Lorraine.
indeed. I'll tell you what, though, I'm going to show you something very shocking that's on the front page of the Daily Mail. Brace yourself for this. Look, this was in a glossy magazine. This is a model who's got, where is she? She's got a tummy. Oh, shock horror. Apparently it was in Glamour magazine in America, and it's caused a huge hoo-ha. And I think it's absolutely brilliant that she has been in that magazine, not airbrushed, and everybody's very happy about it, because she looks like a normal person. So I just wonder, do you want to see models like that, or do you want to see people who are impossibly gorgeous? Do let me know. Back to Maidenhead now, and the first day of term at Hollyport Primary School. Mark Hayes is standing by. He's got a bit of a treat for some mothers who've just dropped off their children for the first day at school and are feeling a bit vulnerable. Hello, Mark.
Hey, how you doing? Just through here, they're having the first assembly of the year. That's right, Mrs. Huckle is taking that. And a report came out today to say that the yummy mummies are looking down on the slummy mummies when they're turning up at the school gates in the pyjamas. And so they should, as far as I'm concerned. So that ain't going to happen here in Maidenhead. I've got our ladies who just dropped off the kids. It's time for a treat for the mums, isn't it? So let's get over here. All right, Marina, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thank
now,
you.
what is the type of thing you would usually wear on the school run?
Jeans and a top.
All right, OK, I'm going to change that. We're going to go with the classic designer look first of all. Let's begin with the Chanel-esque jacket. Pop on this. This comes in from Zara. I just picked this up yesterday. It's absolutely stunning. Pop on some oversized pearls. A little pearl bracelet as well. I think that'll go on miss. And then your Chanel-esque bag. This coming in from Warehouse. Pearls from Marks & Spencer's. Instantly, you've got that real kind of designer look, but it's not OTT. Are you happy in this?
Yeah, it's lovely.
You look fabulous. You're looking good. All right, Alison, darling. Now, do you ever wear colour?
Not very often.
So it's a bit
No.
scary, me
Yeah.
putting you straight away in a big pink coat, but this looks,
Very nice,
it looks gorgeous on you. This one from Oasis, I think it looks incredible. We're going to just kind of change this look by going with the kind of black bag, so going with that kind of monochrome feel. Also, what you can do is put a black belt around as well. If you put a black belt around the centre of the thing, there we go. Let's give this a try. This one from New Look. As soon as I put that around, do you know what? Will you hold my mic?
I
for
will,
me?
definitely.
You can do that. There's too many things going on. There's too many things. As soon as you put round just another belt around, even if you've got an existing coat ready for autumn winter, it's going to give it that new look. So it's, you know, you've got your new coat without spending the money, but that looks absolutely incredible. Bag there from Primark, belt from New Look, coat from Oasis. All right then. Now, Alison, do you wear a lot of the trends?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
Okay, because one of the big trends at the moment is this whole kind of like rock glamour kind of thing going on. So I've started you off in this top from Rare, which I think looks incredible. Very kind of Versace from last season as well. So a really big look. We've got kids just running around as well. I'm loving it as well. So we're going to take that rock chick a bit further. We're going to go with, starting off with this fantastic leather jacket. This is from Warehouse. Now pop that on. It's an incredibly soft leather. Pop that just on there. Now, as soon as you combine leather with zips and then possibly this studded bag coming in from Miss Selfridge, you've instantly got that rock kind of chic look, but it's still very glamorous and it's not too much. Would you ever wear something like this usually?
Not really,
Not
no.
really?
Not
No,
to
no.
school, maybe.
To see, exactly. I
Definitely.
think even if
it's
you
the
want
trend, yes.
elements of it, I think that's the key. All right then. And then something completely unpractical for school. Here we got Lydia. I thought I've got to do it. We've got to do a big trend. It is. It's a sequins. The sequins. This is Matthew Williamson at Debenhams, and then we've got the shoulders. Have you worn shoulders before?
Not really, no.
No, all right then. She is rocking the shoulders. She's rocking the daytime sequins. It does it absolutely incredible. Obviously, you wouldn't wear this on, you know, dropping the kids off at school. But you would wear that jacket maybe with a pair of jeans?
Yes, yes,
Something
definitely,
like that would look
yes.
fantastic.
Yes.
Well, listen, all the ladies here are looking absolutely tremendous now. It's been an emotional day. I think it's time. Maybe we all hit a spa or something. Something like that, Lorraine? Is that okay?
That sounds really good. That sounds an excellent idea, Mark. Thank you very much indeed. And those mums look fantastic. And if, like them, you want some fashion advice from Mark, he's going to be back with his mailbag next week. If you've got a style question you want answered, you know what to do. Drop him an email, gm.tv. Right, competition time now. This week's prize is, as you know, a luxury holiday to Crete. We're giving you the opportunity to win a fantastic vacation for up to 6 people. You'll have 2 suites, so you could treat the family or go with friends. Here's Tim Vincent.
Good morning from Crete. This week we're giving you the chance to win a fantastic holiday for 6 people. You'll be staying at the Sensatori Resort and you'll have 2 family suites. Each of them has a terrace with direct access to the gorgeous swimming pool. Your main meals are also included. Plus there are some extras including a choice of day trips and a massage for you all in the luxury hotel spa. All courtesy of Thompson. And we're throwing in £2,000 spending money. Here's the question. Complete the phrase, head over. A, heels. B, knees. C, feet. To enter, call 090 49 59 6000. Calls cost £1 from BT landlines. Calls from other networks may be higher, and from mobiles considerably more. Or you can enter by text. Just text your answer A, B or C to 64499. Text costs £1 plus one standard network rate message, or enter online at gm.tv. All entrants must be 18 or over, and lines close at midday this Friday. Entries made after closing time won't be counted, but may still be charged. Holiday dates may be restricted. You'll find competition terms and conditions plus winners at gm.tv/terms.
Yes, good luck to you, and winners as always on the website. That's it for today. Helen Baxendale joins Andrew and Emma tomorrow. Beverly Knight is going to be performing her new single, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.
GMTV with Lorraine, sponsored by Matalan. Don't just wear it, live it.